session.
Woo!
To the car in time for the next session.
So we have our R&D done. Not done, but the upgrades that we had been waiting for are in. They passed. Let's see. We got all sorts of stuff here. Emma's giving us our goals. Carl with the weekend preview. Ultras, softs, and mediums. Interesting tire selection. So only one development was actually completed. Or there's another one down there, so I don't know if maybe there's another, but we got a, I think it's a minor weight reduction upgrade. Qualifying, ooh, looks like we have a wet race upcoming. We've never had one of those. Development update, which one are we? We are that light blue line. So we have surpassed Toro Rosso. That's, good. It's progress. Not great. But there you can see our, well, you can kind of see. I'll move my head a little bit. But you can see these runs, the run of good finishes that we've had. 12th was a big finish for us coming off the DNF and the 19th in Monaco, in Canada, respectively. So 12th was huge at France. And then Austria and the British Grand Prix were really good to us, both 6th place finishes, which is overachieving our car by leaps and bounds. You know, and you can see it right here, the performance update. We're up there racing with the Mercedes and the Red Bull and the Ferrari. We shouldn't be best of the rest already. And but it's just been two good races in a row. Let's hope to continue that in this race, the German Grand Prix. Hockenheim. Oh no. This is not going to go well, is it? Not at all.
Welcome back to qualifying, where we're waiting for the lights to turn green in the pit lane to signify the start of the session here at the Hockenheim ring for this weekend's German Grand Prix. And as we wait, poised for the start of what will hopefully be a thrilling qualifying, why don't you tell us, Anthony Davidson, about the things you can do to really get the most out of a car in a session like this?
Well, you're largely limited by the Parc Fermé regulations, of course. Back in the old days, pre-2004, you'd work on both a qualifying setup and a race setup over practice, and then swap them over after qualifying. So the race car was quite different at times to the qualifying car. Nowadays, though, you have to find a compromise that works for both. There are a few things that you can still adjust during the session, such as the differential, the brake bias, and the front wing angle, but that's about it. So it's more about optimizing what you do have and adapting your own style to suit the track conditions.
Oh, nothing from Jeff. All right. Good deal. So, qualifying for the German Grand Prix. First time we've ever been here. Let's get out and do it. It's really going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting session. I really do think so. Parc Fermé. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go out. Flying lap. Get out there as quickly as possible. So the ultra soft tires, I know we can be better. Oh, there was that. Every time I'm up on that curb, I just get spooked a little bit. Good thing is, though, we do have some clean racetrack here. We shouldn't have any problems making it to oh, Jesus, the understeer on these. We shouldn't have any problems making it to Q2, at the very least. But I think Q3 is in the cards here. Valtteri Bottas with a 1:15.2. Ah! That's a 10th faster than what anyone ran in in practice. Oh, boy. I feel faster already through that first sector than I was in practice. Even though I'm not running the cleanest line. Not running the cleanest line at all. Always make up a lot of time through there. All right, cross the line here with a 1:14.8. Ho! Hello. What? I didn't think we could make up that much time. Oh, baby. Oh, see, we're already been bumped down. But a 1:14.2. Oh my God. Well, we should be fine. Esteban Ocon has out-qualified us somehow, so maybe that's not all that impressive. Maybe we were just that bad. Raikkonen, Vettel, and I believe Hamilton and Verstappen all still to go, so they'll out-qualify us. Gah. Well, we will accelerate time. Watch this standing. 8th, 9th, 10th. I think we'll be fine if we just run it to the end. 10th still. Yep. We look to be good. 11th. And that'll be where we wind up. Alright. So not bad. Vettel and Bottas opting for the soft cup. They were faster than me on the softs! Gah! What? Well, we make it through to Q2 at least. Is that KR Marine Ltd? Is that what we got? Oh, no, don't do this to me.
We've got a sensor issue.
Sensor issue?
As we fix it.
Fuck off. So there's 2 minutes. Let's hope we don't need it. All right. Session info. Nobody set a lap yet. We got some cars out on track. I guess that was about, enough time for a warm-up lap, so nobody would have set a lap. But we'll just be a little bit behind the ball. Let's get out here and hopefully punch our ticket to another Q3. And we got kind of sandwiched in between a couple cars here, and I'm not really a big fan of it. So I'm probably... Yup. There's a Ferrari behind me now. Not ideal either. Alright, so we've given ourselves enough space, I think. Woo, that was squirrely. That was really squirrely. Did not enjoy that at all. Way better on that corner this time. Yeah, right? A sensor of all things. Just put me out there. I don't care. Didn't feel all that fast there. Hopefully I'm wrong. Slap doesn't feel faster, but I could be wrong. Okay, cross the line, 1:14.8 again. All right, well, we'll go to the garage, see where that stacks us up. Remember, we got to get inside the top 10 to make it to Q3. And where are we? Currently 7th. But no real surprises at the top. We are almost best of the rest. Nico Hulkenberg currently out-qualifying us by 2/10, which I feel like I could make up, but I'm not so sure. Lewis Hamilton is behind us, actually. That's a bit of the surprise. Okay, so we can count on Hamilton jumping us.
Our best lap so far is a
I'm not so
1 minute
confident about anyone else.
14.8.
I'm going to run the time down a little bit to about 4 minutes to go. Still nobody going out. All right, well, actually, let me wind the time down a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so now we'll get out here and set our final lap of this session. Clear track in front, clear track behind. Perfect. Ideal conditions for a good lap. Not gonna be the greatest exit here. Up on the curb for literally no reason at all, but you know. That was slow, but not terribly slow. Okay. Gaining time. We're a 10th off right now. That wasn't fast. Oh, no, it was faster. There we go. There's the time. Getting back in our favor. All right. Marginal improvement. And there it goes. We are literally just running the same lap time. Well, we can get away with using that up there, but I don't know. This is going to be our final lap of qualifying. Why? That didn't feel all that slow. I guess I was just on the brakes too much. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, you better hope our lap is good enough. That's going to invalidate that. Nope, it didn't. But it was slow. So it might as well have invalidated it. A little bit of a slide. We're 2/10 off. Forte. Where did that extra 2/10 come from? Ah, it's a corner cut, yeah. It's over, so we're just going to return to the garage. That's done. But we do make it with our 1:14.8. We were hopped by Renault. And who else? Renault, that's it. Now, there's somebody up there. Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes, Renault, Red Bull. No, I guess it's just because Ricardo's down here is why I'm confused. I thought we could have been P7, but Hulkenberg laid down a flyer. All right, well, we're through to Q3 though. That's good. Good deal. At least something good is happening. I'm just worried about this start. Start's gonna be a mess. All right. Well, 12 minutes. Let's go. Make sure we got the right tire on. Recommended for Q2. So we do have two sets. So we'll give it 2 runs. Works for me. Let's get out there and see what we can get into here for qualifying. Looks like a clean racetrack. It is. It's on us. Fresh set of the ultra soft tires. I still think if we can just figure out why we're losing time in certain areas, I still think we can have a great lap and at least qualify best of the rest, if not better. I thought we had a top 5 car in practice, but you never know. That could have been faster, I think. That felt good. Magnussen with a 1:15.3. Oh, no, wait, we've been qualifying 1:14s. That's fine. I was going to say, Jesus. Kevin Magnussen's out qualifying us by 5/10. We got problems. Up on that curb again. Just doesn't feel like it has the turn for that. Not a great entry there, but it worked out. Slight lift. There we go. That was fast. Really pushed the car there. Vettel with a 1:13.6. Oh, dear Lord. Well, we're in the gravel. Gonna slow that lap down. Yet we still out-qualify our previous personal best with a 1:14.3. Currently P5. I don't know if we're gonna be able to improve here or not. We're already 2/10 down. Let's just go back to the garage. That's our first lap game. Imagine if we didn't get in the gravel there. That could have been a maybe a 1:14 flat. I feel like that really slowed us down. But see where it currently puts us. P7, where we've been, except this time. Who's out? No, nobody's out qualifying us this time. Hulkenberg is actually slower than us by quite a bit. We really laid down our best lap of qualifying right there, and I even screwed it up at the end. So. Pretty good. Gonna wind time down a little bit. Give her about 3.5 to go. Perfect. Why did I back out of that? All right. We got one more. Let's go. One more set. Get out there. See if we can improve. I didn't check the interval too. I think it was Ricardo in P6. Probably should have. Felt like that had to be fast, right? Ooh, there we go. That was quick. That was not. Yet we still ran a session best sector. There we go. 3/10 up and gaining. Got a little squirrely there on the exit of that corner.
Someone's just posted a faster time. You've been dropped to the 4th row, P7.
Ah, there it was. There it was, the curb, the bugaboo that was. Wait, I was already in P7. Well, we'll give it one more go. Ah, there it is. There it is. 3 seconds. Yep, that's all. So, if we get bumped, we get bumped. Nothing we can do now. We will go to the garage and see what happens. Man, what could have been? And somebody did bump us. So we do get bumped down to P8. Nico Hulkenberg, the bugaboo of the entire practice session, bumps us at the very end. Pushing too hard. But still pretty good. Pretty good qualifying. P8, can't complain. We're way outperforming our car. That 1:14.3. Even if we were running the 1:14.8s, looks like we would have been P3. The Haas car is just not all that fast. yet somehow made it this far. Maybe they're fine with 9th and 10th. I don't know. They just parked it, but not bad. All right. So we're finally getting some points here. Our reputation's going up. But, like, our reputation went up that much for having a good finish in the race a week ago. And they're like, oh, well, that P8 qualifying, that really gets me excited. Oh, my God.
All right. I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
I would say so too, Jeff. Let's get out to the Hockenheim ring for the German Grand Prix. Looking like a wet race. Still. Oh, boy.
Good afternoon and welcome to a place that is very special to us all in the Formula One community. It's the Hockenheim Ring, home of the German Grand Prix. Always good for a close scrap is Hockenheim. Think back to Alonso, Ricciardo, Vettel as recently as 2014, and I'm expecting some more strong racing today. It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim Ring then, and some fairly wet conditions to overcome on this 17-corner circuit. The long, curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity. But expect to see the cars running wide as braking offline could prove very difficult indeed. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Hulkenberg, Cox, Magnussen, Grosjean and Esteban Ocon, Alonso, Raikkonen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Carlos Sainz and Ericsson, Van Dorn, Gasly, Lance Stroll and Charles Leclerc. Hartley and Sergio Perez rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
I did forget that Williams is Mercedes powered these days. Forget about that. Welcome to the German Grand Prix from the Hockenheim Ring. Full wet conditions is what it's looking like. Heavy rain for the majority, and in fact, we're running wet tires to the end, which means any contact with anything or anybody forcing a pit stop is going to be an absolute disaster because nobody else is going to pit except maybe the car you got into. We may get full dry conditions or not full dry conditions, but we may be able to switch on to inters at some point. It looks like only light rain there from about the halfway point of the race on, but I will let Jeff make that call. If he brings it up and wants a strategy switch, then we'll do it. If not, we'll stay on the wets for the full length of the race. It'll be the first race we've ever had without a pit stop. All right. Well, not much else we can do. Let's get out and do the formation lap for the German Grand Prix. I think we moved up in position. Raikkonen took a grid penalty. Yes, we did. Oh, my goodness.
And the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them, and on the tires as well.
Oh my god. This is a disaster. It hasn't been this wet during a race. In fact, the only bit of rain that we've ever had in any of these races was Canada, and it was light. And it just dumps this full-blown rainstorm. Ugh. I am not thrilled with this. I know Jeff said he wanted us to get all the gears, but the way that Hulkenberg is running, I just can't. Apparently I'm overheating the brake. Marcus Ericsson's been disqualified. What did he do? It's Marcus Ericsson. What didn't he do? Oh man. So we have no practice in heavy rain like this. None. All season. Forget this track that I'm not familiar with. All season. And here we go. Oh my, this is gonna be something. Could be an absolute gong show. Or it's gonna be really great because maybe their pace sucks in the wet. Oh, Marcus Ericsson never left the grid. Never went on the formation lap. So as the field lines up.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
And the grid has indeed formed. We're about to get this one underway. Woo! I'm a little nervous. Not a great reaction start. Gonna get passed on the inside by Magnussen. I can't see a damn thing. Already got contact. Oh my God! Thank you. Thank you. That was great. Well, we're up into P6.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
The Renault of Hulkenberg just decided to turn right into us. So that's great. Really stacked up here. Wheel spin. Great. Hopefully he took some damage too, because that was... I'm going to put it on him. Oh, Jesus. The understeer on these wet tires. Oh, dear God.
We're in a good position.
Are we? Are we, Jeff? I got nothing for turning. I can't turn the car. Oh man, we can't push a damn thing. It's just gonna be all defensive, I have a feeling, this race. I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Very well done.
Thank you for that lap late update there, Jeff. And thank you for the 2 bits, Steph. You watched an ad for that. Oh, aw. Thank you. Wheel spin off the exit. Hulkenberg once again closes in. I suppose the good thing about no rain is no DRS. We've already taken a track limit warning. So we have one more warning before we could potentially take a penalty. So a track that was already hard to pass on. Even harder to pass now because of this rain. Somebody's stacking everyone up here. Not really sure who it is. Looks like Daniel Ricciardo. I don't know if he's got a problem or what the deal is, but Hulkenberg, really, that's as close as he's gotten. No, 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 no. Oh, God, did I have to park it there. Hulkenberg coming to the inside. He got a good run. We're going to have to outbrake him. Or just outdrive him. Outdriving him works, too. Whew. Oh, man, we are really just holding. We're fighting so hard. I don't know what the slipstream's going to do. It's going to get him to a run to the inside, but will they take it? That is a no. Somebody has. And I ran stupidly wide. But, wait, illegal overtake on Magnussen. How? He hadn't even passed me yet. Oh, Jesus. Parked it on the exit. What is going on? What? He hooked us. He absolutely hooked us. Into the gravel. Nico Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg. Wow. That is not cool.
Okay, the rain should ease up in a couple of minutes. Light rain soon.
That's not even... What? I mean, we'll take a look at the replay, but I think Nico Hulkenberg has wrecked us for the second time in this career mode. Coleman, thank you for the follow. Oh my God. He wrecked us out of the points. Running side by side, and I think he just turned into us. Just straight turned into us. Recovery drive now, and I just don't know what we're going to be able to do. Jesus, Van Dorn! Thank you for completely coming into my line. Thank you. That was great. Swerving into my line when I was already late on the brakes. Great. Fantastic idea.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tire yet.
No? Fastest lap's coming now as the... I don't know if the rain is starting to lighten up or... I just don't have the steering that they do.
Gap to teammate ahead is 3.8 seconds.
It just doesn't turn. Oh my God. I was fully expecting a warning there. To the inside of Van Dorn. Thankfully, our front wing was already past Stoffel Van Dorn because he still decided to turn into our side pod. Thank you, Stoffel. Well, we're up into P18. That's right, Marcus Ericsson didn't, or got disqualified, so he's out of the race. Rain is lightening up. I do want to switch to that strategy.
Copy that.
And that's this lap. Where the hell does he think he was going to go there? He really just tried to make a move to the outside. I don't get it. So Jeff thinks the track is ready for inters. That's a corner. What? Ha!
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Yeah, they are. And once we get on to inters, we may just use them. No guarantee that everyone is doing what we're doing. And they're not. Well, no, there's quite a few guys are coming down pit road here. We'll see what happens. Man, that sucked. Why did? Ugh. I really am gonna be interested to see that replay. Damn it! Oh, they repaired the front. Well, fuck.
Go now.
They auto repaired the front wing, so rest in peace.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
That is probably our race, I would assume, because I didn't really need that repaired, and I forgot to switch it off, and yep, So we might be able to run down maybe Sergio Perez, but probably not much else. We do have quite a bit of extra fuel at the moment. I would assume these inters can run to the end because it did say still only one stop. Lewis Hamilton with a 1:28.4. New fastest lap of the race. So he came in, fitted on the inters. Thankfully, I have a little bit more steering response now. Lance has come into the pits.
Lance is in for his stop.
Oh, man. What could have been for this race? Now, was it Hulkenberg or Science who messed us up at... I don't even remember where that was.
Gap ahead is 19.7 seconds.
I believe it was Hulkenberg that spun us. Although, again, I don't remember where that was. I have a screenshot of it. I just don't remember where it was. It wasn't France, was it? Stroll is 7 seconds ahead. Yikes. Drove in way too deep once again. But yeah, we'll catch Lance Stroll. Maybe Perez. I mean, just so much is going to be left on the table here in Germany. But it's not because of the rain. It may be because of the rain, because I think if it wasn't raining, we probably would have outran Nico Hulkenberg. Easily. Just like we did the last 2 weeks. Why is it always Nico? Sergio Perez is setting fastest laps over here. So maybe we're not going to set a fastest, or not. Maybe we're not going to catch Sergio. Well, never mind. We just set a fastest lap.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Wait, we just set the fastest lap for the whole race. What? I mean, I guess maybe as the track dries a little bit more. I do feel like we're catching Lance Stroll. Not even halfway through this. Oh, 4/10 up. Jesus. Alright, I didn't overdrive it that bad this time. I'm not driving behind.
Last place. Lance ahead. Gap to car in front is 5.0 seconds.
See, 5. Okay, so we are gaining.
The time last lap was a 1:42.4.
142. Oh no, that was his out lap though. There's Vettel with the fastest lap. See, like I said, as the track dries a little bit, as we are in between the light rain and heavy rain conditions, fastest laps are probably going to be set. We're catching these cars here. There was at least 5 cars, and if we can make up those spots, I think I could be happy with this race. But I just don't know if that's going to happen. There's a lot of cars up there. At least 4 of them. I don't know if maybe one's got a problem and somebody, just with how hard it is to pass here, they're holding them up, or if those are cars that just came out of the pits. We should be on the right tires the whole rest of the race. I don't see any reason to pit again. And if Jeff suggests it, I may not even do it. Now, we're actually catching all of these cars, and I don't really get how. Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars here, and then there's a decent amount of cars after that. But the challenge is going to be getting by them. We know running with the AI in a pack is not the easiest thing. Wanted to make a move to the outside of Lance Stroll, but it just wasn't gonna happen. I can't make that move yet. We have a caution for something. Is Van Dorn? Van Dorn is going slowly. I just can't get around Lance Stroll.
Okay,
Yep.
some information on Van Dorn. They're retiring from the race.
So we've gained a mercy kill position. That's always good. He was still on the wet tires. Interesting. And I'm just running in the grass. No reason. Gah. Oh, you know, back stepping out. Perfect. Every time I get close, something happens. Yep, there's our second. Didn't I cut a corner much more obvious than that earlier? Ricardo sits a 125.9. Good run on Stroll. Nowhere to go with it. This track is so hard to pass on. Just every time I get close to Stroll, it's just at the wrong spot.
Yellow flag.
We have another yellow flag. Is it still Van Dorn? A safety car may be beneficial. Oh, Perez, no. Or no, Ocon, rather. Whoa, 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 whoa. And Leclerc. Leclerc has problems. I think Ocon and Leclerc had some sort of collision.
Green flag.
Well, the game has mercy killed two others. Ocon's out. Leclerc was limping around. Oh, completely slid through the corner there. Great. I mean, already P17. I mean, that's... Thank you, game, for the mercy kill spots. Now it's just not screwed up by taking a stupid time penalty. Lewis Hamilton with a 125.9.
Gap to the car behind.
Just Lance is parking it. He's going to go defensive. Oh, we're going to get to the inside. A little bit of contact with him. That was a dirty move, but
Good job.
the game doesn't seem to think so. Well, up into P16. That may be all we got. On lap 12 already. We have somebody else going slow. Or was that just a bad run for Brendan Hartley? We have two Toro Rossos in front of us.
Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues.
To the outside of Hartley, getting the inside for the right-hander. Car is starting to come alive in the later stages of this race. Ooh, that was close. Can't be doing that again. I know it's not going to be a points day, but... Nope. Ah! That was so lazy. Oh, my God. I'm going to be kicking myself if we lose spots for that, and I think we're gonna. We're going to outrun Brendan Hartley by 3 seconds the rest of the race. Hold on to this spot. Not sure how viable or how possible that's going to be. Hopefully he does have a problem and he slows everyone up. What's the gap right now?
Hardly behind. Our gap
1.1 seconds, so we need... Oh, he's on wet tires. Oh, come on, he needs to hold up Lance Stroll. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to outrun Lance. So it looks like it's gonna be 15th or worse. Wait, now Hartley's 3... What? So he is holding up Lance Stroll fairly, well. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you for holding up my teammate. 15th, honestly, if you would have told me that that was possible once we got spun by Nico, I would be thrilled. Because we were dead last, and then the wing change. Oh, Stroll made it by. Uh-oh. So Lance may get our spot. I just can't be held up by these guys. Let's go. Alonso's going very slow. That was stupid. Gasly's going to go around. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, Alonso. Honestly. He's going to fight me on the inside. Honestly, how stupid can you be? Why are you out here? The hell was that? I got no downforce. I can't even fucking brake. Honestly, every single time. Check the out. What? I didn't pass him. I had the position.
That was an illegal overtake.
No, it wasn't. Thank you again, Alonso, for turning in on me. How's that for an illegal overtake? We're gonna lose all these. I can't turn. I cannot turn. Damn it! Another wasted race because I got slow cars parking it at the exit of corners. Same thing with Raikkonen in France, honestly. Think of the finishes that we've left on the table. Huh? Ridiculous. Now I gotta come down pit road, lose all of our spots. Honestly, a race wasted. Weekend wasted. Thank you, Nico Hulkenberg. Thank you, Fernando Alonso. Useless. 10 minutes left of the rain. Who cares? Might as well be sitting out here for a freaking Sunday drive now. I mean, it's useless.
See these tires through to the end now.
Great. Wasted an hour and a half for a last place finish. Great. Thank you. But it's all on Hulkenberg for hooking us and putting us in the spot. I mean, come on. I didn't change my line. I'm pretty sure he came into me. And you know we're going to look at the end of the race. I don't even know what the hell the deal was with Alonso, and I don't care. I'm pissed. There's no reason for you to be going that slow. On the exit of a corner, when you have a long straight ahead, it makes no sense. Unless he's literally just going to brake check me to knock my front wing off. I mean, there's no reason for that. And then once I damage my front wing on his frickin' ass, the ass of his car, then he wants to race me into the corner. Wants to go to the inside of me. It's like, come on. Oh, no, sorry. I thought you were just out here just running for fun at this point. I mean, he is, to be honest. He's racing for McLaren, and he's going to IndyCar next year. Honestly. I mean, I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what the hell this race has been. 10 seconds to Leclerc. Dumb. But no, God forbid. No, the AI will never take a penalty. Nico Hulkenberg straight up turned me. And Fernando Alonso brake checked me. Nah, they'll never get a penalty. But, oh, you know, I went 2 centimeters over that white line. We better give him a track extend. Like, honestly, penalties for the computers in this game just don't exist. And it's so frustrating. They even say it in the open for this race. Oh, well, you know, there's no runoff area here, so you can expect some penalty. You know they're not going to take a track extend penalty. Even in wet weather. They can slide through a corner. And they're not going to take one. You know it. I don't know what's worse, the penalty system in this game or Gran Turismo Sport.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, here. The guy just ran the back end of your car. Oh, 10-second time penalty for you. Final lap of the race. And just a wasted race. Vettel wins it.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.7.
We had a great recovery drive going until Alonso. But honestly, we should be in the points today. Started 6th, was holding 7th. Hulkenberg decides to turn our ass. Right here. Side by side, running into there. And it just flat out turns us. What a shambles of a race. Almost caught Leclerc, but it wouldn't have mattered. Our streak of great finishes is going to come to an end. Going to be 18th in Germany. Thank you, Nico. Thank you, Nico Hulkenberg. And Fernando Alonso.
Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
I mean, what the hell was that? Ferrari wins. We knew that.
And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish?
Let me guess. Driver of the day is probably Nico Hulkenberg. Let me guess. When Sergio Perez wrecked us, see, he was the driver of the day. Pretty sure Nico was the driver of the day the last time he wrecked us. It's probably Nico. Good finish for the Haas team. Magnussen finishes where we should have been. Where we were when we got dumped. No surprises on the podium. It's Vettel. I believe Hamilton and Ricciardo. No, it's Bottas. Valtteri Bottas on the podium. In 3rd today. But a good run for Danny Rick. Good run for Vettel. And the struggles are back for Williams. I can't believe what happened. I can't believe it. Let's see. Any penalties? None. No, I'm the only guy in the whole field that got a time penalty. Only one.
Who would you go for?
Difficult call, Crofty, but I'd like to say Sergio Perez.
Oh, it's Sergio Perez this time. So, Magnussen, or no, Hulkenberg finished 6th. Dumped us, finishes 6th. Like, how does it, I don't get it. Incidents. It's not even here. What in the world was this? He got 2 warnings for it. Nothing. How do you warn? So it was that's acknowledged. That's the game acknowledging it was his fault. Because if they give him a warning and not me, then he dumped us. He dumped us and didn't take a time penalty. All right, let's see here. We'll skip ahead. We had some good hard racing there in the early bit. We were effective. We were last on track, though. We weren't last, but we were the last car to finish the race. I believe it was on lap 3, because we were trying to outrun Hulkenberg for a couple laps, and then we got side by side, and I knew it wasn't. You know, we were racing hard there for a second, and good hard racing, but then we got side by side at I don't know if it's turn 13 or 14, and he just dumped us. So here we go. This will be lap 3. So this isn't it. No. I mean, even right here, I mean, I think I kind of came across his nose that time. So let's go here. And right here, yeah, I did kind of turn down in front of it. Oh, but no, we didn't even make contact. So there was no contact there, but I did turn down in front of him a little bit right there. So then let's get back onto my car. Yep. And away we go. Yeah, this was all crazy right here, because then Magnussen tried to get to our inside. I overdrove the corner. Then it gave me like an illegal overtake on Magnussen, which was really weird because he passed me. So Magnussen goes by. I think, no, this is when we got side by side. And then I think he dumps me at the next corner. I don't know. From that view, it did kind of look like I came across him a little bit. Let's see here. Oops, that's not where I need to be. That's on Magnussen. This is us. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I may be wrong. Oh, so okay, so this is a little bit of both of our fault. This is a little bit of both of us. So, I had given him the space, and then he decided to go down, and then I did cut him off a little bit. You can see a little bit of steering input right here. A little bit of steering input, and then so I did come across him, but then he also came across me. Look at that. So I'm steering to the left, he's steering to the right, and that just didn't go well. So we turned into each other. He didn't give himself a whole lot of space off this corner, and I don't really know why. I thought he had a little bit more than that. He just ran himself in the grass, so that's why he's turning back to the right. I wonder who turned first. No, we're turning literally at the same time. It's just an unfortunate thing there. But yeah, he ran himself on the grass, and then that's why he was turning to the right. And then once he hooked us, we were along for the ride, and he's just turning right, trying to avoid us. So, that is a little bit weird that it didn't give me a warning for that, because I think for that one we were both at fault. But then the thing with Alonso, I mean, it would take forever to find that, so I'm not going to do it. But we saw what happened. It was a disaster. I mean, there's no reason for Alonso to be going that slow.